It was a birthday party, a century and a half in the making. It happened at a church in North Nashville today. News Channel 5's Chris Conti has more on the historic celebration.
The church is not just a building, but a body of people.
We can say that a building or a church or an organization is 150 years old. But what does that really mean? Context, perhaps, can be found in two separate women.
We want to acknowledge our oldest members.
Elizabeth Lowe is 98 years old. She was born before the Great Depression, between two great wars, and yet Clark United Methodist Church is older than she is.
And they are here to continue the blessing that he's bestowed upon them.
Dorothy Smith first came to this church on a Sunday in 1945. She is the congregation's longest member. 70 years she's been coming here, and yet this church is older than she is.
And we praise God for Miss Smith.
That this would be a holy ground in which ultimately we become then Clark Memorial, a place where folk learn how to live.
They celebrated a century and a half of existence with a 3-hour service, focused on their past while looking ahead to their future.
What is happening to our black churches today that are slimming in attendance?
At 150 years old, it makes this place the oldest African-American United Methodist Church in Nashville.
But we do know we sit here and stand on holy ground. With holy moments and holy precious memories.
Memories, 150 years in the making, memories that are still being made. Chris Conti, News Channel 5.
God blesses people in our midst, and they are here to continue the blessing that he's bestowed upon them. Amen. Bless the Lord. Bless the Lord. Is for the longest member, and that goes to Ms. Dorothy Smith. We've got
music. Make it plain.
And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon the tables, that he may run that readeth it. You are listening to my grandson on Make It Plain.
This is Make It Plain.
M.I.P. with Matsamila Matfumo.
Mark Thompson.
The voice of my grandmother. I wanted to share with you all this weekend what happened. I'm going to reverse order. After I left Dallas, I flew to Nashville, where the church I grew up in, Clark Memorial United Methodist Church, celebrated its 150th anniversary. And in doing so, they honored my grandmother as the eldest member of the church, the oldest living member at 98. And it was an incredible experience, and I was so happy to have been able to be there, to be able to take her there. And she enjoyed it. She hasn't been able to go to church in years regularly. And we were able to get her there and have her enjoy herself and really be honored. So it was incredible. You know, and I was talking to Dick Gregory about it. And he called me today and he said, man, I hope you're going to talk about that on your show. Because Dick was in Nashville. Dick performed at Zany's on Sunday night. And he said, I hope you're going to talk about this on the air. I said, well, yeah, I probably was. He said, no, you have to. I said, well, why do you say that, Dick? He said, it's important. He said, that's a rare experience. How many people have a living relative that is the oldest member of anything? He said, you got to tell that story. That's historic and it's powerful. And even the news covered it in Nashville. The NewsChannel 5, a local TV affiliate, the local CBS affiliate, covered it. And it was really something. My Aunt Meredith there, my mother's youngest daughter. Of course, the only regret I have is that my own mother wasn't there, but because she's gone on and passed away, and I knew my mother would want her mother there. So I went into Nashville and got her there. I want to thank Clark Memorial United Methodist Church and the Clark family and its pastor and all the homecoming celebration committee for honoring my grandmother in that way. It was truly a great experience, and I'm so glad and so thankful I went. My grandmother's a beautiful lady. My two-parent household was my mother and my grandmother. Those were my two parents, and I don't know really what I did to deserve either one of them, because they both have been great in my life. I miss my mother. I still love my grandmother. She's still in my life, and I just don't know what I would do without either of them. And I'm thankful to my Aunt Meredith as well. She's taking care of my grandmother, her mother, right now, every day. And that is so meaningful. So, God bless my grandmother. God bless Clark Memorial United Methodist Church. Thank you. What a great weekend.